His confidence level is terrific. His material is excellent. He's a terrific person to work with, and he's a very nice guy, but more importantly, he's a very funny comic, which is why he's the headliner tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, your headliner, Mr. Scott Olson. Come on.
So, like the man said, my name is Scott Olson, and you're sitting there going, Olson? This guy doesn't look Swedish. I'm not. It's an adopted name. Actually, my mom is Mexican, my dad is Jewish, so in my family I'm known as Juju Bean. I have to tell you though, I'm really glad that my mom changed my last name because I found that a lot of people had a hard time pronouncing the name given to me at birth. Sanchez Felton Rodriguezberg? Duh. I get a lot of strange reactions from people when I tell them of my mix. Like it's so unusual or so difficult to have this kind of bloodline. Like I'm some sort of anomaly. Jewish and Mexican. You're like the Loch Ness Monster. They want to take pictures with me like they just discovered Bigfoot. And the kids in my neighborhood actually ask me if I'll be their science project. Little bastards. Oh, God. But I tell you, it was tough growing up with this heritage. At my birthday parties, for example, my Mexican relatives would bring me piñatas shaped like piggy banks, but my Jewish relatives would stop me from breaking them open. And this had a profound psychological effect on me because now, as an adult, I want to be more philanthropic with my money, but I find myself being quite stingy with my welfare checks. So as I mentioned, I'm from La Habra, California, or maybe I didn't mention it. If I didn't, my apologies. I am from La Habra. Anybody from North County? Who there, or who knows who our most infamous resident is? Oh God! It still burns when I hear that name. You know, in some circles, she's actually known as Octo-Pig. Yeah, don't kill the messenger, okay? Octomom, what was she thinking exploiting her uterus like that? My God, 8 more kids to the 6 she already has. 14 kids. I'm gonna be pissed if I get stuck behind her in a drive-thru. Do you know how some people have those stickers on the backs of their cars that represent the family? You know, dad, mom, brother, sister, dog. Can you imagine Octomoms? Mom. Brother, brother, sister, sister. Brother, sister, brother, brother. Sister, brother. Brother, sister. Brother, sister. Nanny. Nanny, nanny. Nanny, 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 nanny. Nanny, nanny. Lawyer. I don't think the window on his truck cinema is big enough for that one. A porn company called Vivid Video actually offered Octomom nearly $500,000 to do work for them. Work. $500,000. I don't know. After having 14 kids, wouldn't you get the same effect by watching a video of the Grand Canyon? Do we really need to see what's going on down there? Hello, hello, hello. So I have to tell you, I have a real problem with the way people dress nowadays. When did it become okay to let everyone see the crack of your ass? Pull up your pants, buy a belt, use an extension cord, a bungee cord, tie that shit up. I'm amazed at how many people can't grasp this concept and certainly have no respect for the rest of us that have to look at it. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't about wearing the latest from the runway, but have a little self-respect. It just drives me nuts. And if, oh my God, I had a brain fart. Oh! Okay, wait, I gotta rewind here for a second. Oh my God, where's my wife? She's done this routine with me. Huh? Oh, yeah, thank you, honey. See, she's so good. Yeah, let's give it up for the woman. Woo! All right, I'm on a roll tonight, huh? That's it, thank you very much. Before you leave the house. Wow, this is bad, huh? I just did this 2 days ago and I nailed it. So, perhaps before you leave the house, you might want to make sure you are covering what you're carrying. My brother's killing me right now. Oh, God. Okay, now shut up for a second, really. And if you're going to wear a vanity shirt, please double check it for accuracy. I can't tell you how many lawsuits I could win for false advertising. Allow me to elaborate. I'm at Walmart the other day, and in walks this hippo with the biggest potamus I've ever seen. And she's wearing a tank top that says, God's gift. To what? McDonald's? I used to be a really big fan of those black stretch pants that ladies wear nowadays, show off their curves, until I saw my friend at Walmart there. I swear, it looked like 20 canisters of biscuit dough exploded in her ass. I really felt bad for those pants. So I read the other day that the average man's penis is twice the length of his thumb. Guys, check your thumbs, please. I want you to hear the rest of the joke, so go ahead, get it out of the way now. Yeah, of course, I had to check this information myself, and I was amazed to find out that my thumb actually starts at my forearm. This really cleared up a lot of kind of a little fact about Happy Days. You see, everybody remember Happy Days? I loved Happy Days. And I used to think that when the Fonz did his trademark, hey, he was just doing it to be cool. Now I realize it was his mating call. Kind of gives a whole new meaning to sit on it, doesn't it? But it kind of makes me wonder, if you suck your thumb as a kid, does that make you gay? I'm going to check with my brother on that one. I guess I'll be buying my own drinks tonight. So I'm really happy for my mom because my mom's started a little fitness regimen that doesn't include anything with Richard Simmons. Thank God. Let's work it, girls. Oh, God. It drives me nuts. So I happened to be driving down the same street as she's walking, and as I got closer, I started to get a little concerned. See, nowadays, everyone's using iPods or little compact MP3 players and tiny little earbuds. But since my mom throws absolutely nothing away, as I get closer, I see that she's wearing her big, bright, yellow Sony headphones from the 80s. Oh, yeah. It's like she was trying to signal the space shuttle. I thought she was in traction with this friggin' head apparatus. It was huge. It's like she wants people to notice her. Look at me. I'm walking and listening to music. I'm picking up stations from Nebula 5. My headset's so big, I hear music that hasn't even been recorded yet. I hope she doesn't decide to start watching TV while she walks. She might get a really good workout done. So when I was a kid, I had a major brain surgery. I had a brain tumor, and I had major brain surgery to remove the brain tumor. And it left me with a bit of a physical deficiency, so I'm actually considered a disabled American. I have a hyphenated title. I love it, and I think everyone should have one. Now, I know we're all some sort of hyphenated American, Mexican American, Chinese American, but I think it would be great if we all had hyphenated titles based on character flaws. Yeah, wouldn't it? I could introduce myself, Scott Olson, snappy American. This is my buddy, he's an afraid of commitment American, and his girlfriend, manic depressive psycho bitch American. This is my mom, gossip American, and my brother, gluttonous American. Now, I also happen to be a Mexican American, but I don't speak Spanish, which really pisses off my wife because I don't let that stop me. We'll be at a Mexican restaurant, and when it comes time to order, all of a sudden I have this accent like I speak Spanish. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, hi, we're ready to order, please. She'll have the flautas con frijoles y arroz. And I'll have the enchiladas con camarones. And 2 Diet Cokes, por favor. Gracias. Where the hell did that come from? Shit. So when I met my wife, she knew that I'd had major brain surgery, but I didn't tell her of all the side effects. Go figure, huh? So it comes down to our first night of intimacy, and we're getting into our little sex game, and I eventually go for the insert. And all of a sudden, I break out into a sweat. I'm getting crazy. I'm huffing and I'm puffing, and my eyes roll back in my head, and my wife is just loving it. She's moaning and writhing, and she starts screaming, "Oh my God, you're so good!" And I have to tell you, folks, this was a huge boost to my ego. I loved it, and I couldn't help but thinking, man, I am a sex machine. I didn't have the heart to tell her I was just having a seizure. But I have to tell you, I'm really, really proud of my wife. After smoking for 20 years, she's finally decided to quit. Yes, absolutely. Give it up. She's using the patch, and it's working really well for her, but it's starting to make her do some crazy shit. The other night, she comes in, she's wearing her little silk robe, and she's getting a little frisky and playful with me. And she turns around and she starts doing a little dance, and she spins around after she unties the robe, and when she goes for the reveal, I notice she's wearing her patches as pasties. What the fuck is this? But then I thought about it, and I thought, you know, it's working for her. She's not smoking, she's not irritable. You know what, baby? More power to you. That's right. The only problem I have with it, the only problem, is now I'm smoking up to 2 packs a day. That's my time, folks. Thanks for coming out, supporting us.